Pepsi.
Let me see. Okay, so that should be good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
So let's kick this off. Thank you for joining my stream. For all who are coming to watch and listen to me and my best friend talk. Tamia, you want to introduce yourself and your channel?
I'm Tamia. You've probably already seen some of my stuff on the Twitch Tam the Gamer.
Queen.
And I've also just recently started YouTube, Tam the Gamer, pretty much same thing, same name, same concept, same shenanigans, so you know how that goes.
So make sure y'all go check that out. And me and Tamia have a very special thing that we want to do today. We're going to be talking about Pokemon. Now, we were sitting at Taco Bell the other day. We had a good old little conversation about this.
We sure did.
That's where the idea got started from. So, we're going to roll a dice, an 8-sided die. And whichever region it lands on, we're going to be talking about the gym leaders up to the champion and the game overall for the game, and then we're also will be making comparisons and giving our ideas on our thoughts on how we felt about the characters in the anime as well. So with that being said, Tamia, you want to roll a die?
I sure will.
Girl, give us something good. Give us something good, mama.
Where'd
Gen
it go?
2, up.
Oh!
That's what you did last time in practice. Okay, so where are we going to start with that? You want to start about the starters?
Yeah, let's start with the starters.
Okay. Starters are a big thing with Pokemon. It's like one of the main reasons why you'll want to play this shit almost.
Exactly.
You know?
Once you see like the trailer about the starters,
it's over.
It's over.
It's over with. So I want you to give me your opinions on each of them. How about that?
Well, let's start up with the grass starter Chikorita.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, depending on it, mostly depends on the stats. Mostly Chikorita's stats are not the best, so especially in the final evolution for Meganium. Like, I mean, yeah, it's there, but at the same time, it's not there.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand completely.
Right. But hey, the design's pretty okay.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's cute. You know what I'm saying? Look, we gotta tell her, don't do too much.
Yeah, nah.
Nah. Okay.
Cyndaquil has a pretty cool design from starter.
I'm sorry.
From starter all the way to Final Evolution, and even when they went to this is probably going way in the future, but when they went to Pokemon Arceus and his Hisu version, I thought it was pretty neat for him to be firing ghosts and have those little wisps around his neck. I thought it was pretty cool.
They gave my baby everything, and I'm totally not gonna be biased when I'm talking about this. It is my opinion.
Right. And I'm gonna be a little biased too.
Okay.
Especially with the Pokemon I like. Now, Totodile.
Get into it, sister.
Totodile.
Bring it here. Bring it to the table.
I fucking hate my cinnamon apple.
Yo.
I fucking love Totodile. I don't know if it's just me and my thing, like my autistic thing with crocodiles and alligators, but I fucking love Totodile. From his little cute little face and the final evolution of his for alligator, like back in the old Pokemon games, his name was so long it didn't even fit in the full title. They had to abbreviate somewhat. But look at my boy now.
Girl,
standing 10 toes.
He sure is. Honey, don't even get me started on them Gen 2 sprites back in the day where they had for alligator cheeked up.
Right.
Girl, you be like, girl, where does Pokemon come from with all this behind, all this cheekage?
Right, double caked up on a Sunday afternoon.
Hello. now that's a new big bosom.
Right.
No, bosom stuff. Now there's a big booty behind Pokemon out there.
Right.
Starter. And this name is Quackifall, and he's here
Oh
for the
my
girls. Quackifall is here for the girls. Give it to him one more time, girl. I was gonna name her Little Donald. I had to change her turn name to Bayonetta, girl. I mean, she wasn't a Donald. She was a Bayonetta.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I guess I'll do mines for the starters, and then we can start talking about gym leaders.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Chikorita. Don't even get. We're gonna go ahead and start with one I hate the most. I don't like Chikorita for multiple reasons, and I think the main reason is gonna be a little stupid. Me and my husband talk about this shit all the time. It's gonna be a little stupid because I solely do not like Chikorita just because of how much of a piece of little shit that it was to Ash's Pikachu in the
Oh my
anime.
god, yes.
God,
I didn't
hate
even
it.
think about that in the
Honey.
anime. I thought about mostly like the game aspect, like how Chikorita's stats were just shit.
Oh, that too. That too. It didn't help that Mama was not good. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to be Bulbasaur so bad, but she was like, she wasn't cut enough. I mean,
No, not at all. She was cut from the wrong fabric.
That's what really the wrong friend. And then the hidden ability of, let me not talk about it. Garbage. Put it in the trash. But when it comes to like Chikorita, game wise, I've raced it a couple of times because I was the type of kid that I played Pokemon games over and over and over and over and over because I didn't really have any other games to play like that growing up. So trust me, when I say every time I took that fucking Chikorita into a playthrough, I fucking struggled. It's because, I mean, like, even in the region it was in, I mean, talk about setting a Pokemon up for failure, baby. We ain't seen a Pokemon get set up for failure like this since motherfucking Chestnut.
Oh my god, poor Chestnut.
Girl.
Like, moment of silence.
Honey,
anyway.
like, the Talonflame was just the biggest, girl, it was just the biggest fuck you to that thing.
I know, right?
But we're gonna talk about, girl, Chikorita. Imagine choosing that motherfucking dinosaur.
Right.
And then your first gym's a flying type.
Exactly.
Then your second one's a bug type.
Exactly.
And then the third one's the most evilest bitch that anybody who's played a
oh
Gen 2
my
game
god.
with me.
We're gonna talk more about Whitney once we get to the gym.
Oh, we will.
Because that bitch.
We will, because I can't stand her
that,
ass.
This bitch.
You thought I cared when that bitch started crying when I whooped her ass. I sure did. I said, your tears has buffed up this badge. I'm gonna take my shit and walk.
Your tears has made my Totodile stronger.
I mean, for real, because girl, fuck you. You coming out here with a damn attract, roll out, hold on, we getting ahead of ourselves.
Right, we are. We got roll it back.
Yeah,
roll it back,
girl. So, but like, let me tell you, Chikorita, she was just bad overall. Everything. Now, Totodile is my baby. I do like me a Totodile, especially Ash's Totodile from the anime because he was so cute.
He was
had
so
much
cute,
life.
so derpy at the same time. I loved it.
Girl, I loved it. He was adorable.
He
girl.
was just there for the party.
And he was always stunting on hoes. Girl, with this little dance, we ain't gonna. You know what? We're gonna talk about that real quick. Girl, you remember being like a little kid and then seeing that Totodile grab that king trip out of the mouth and almost making it explode and kill itself?
Right.
Honey, I was shook. I was like, oh my god.
The way he just clammed.
Girl, he said, oh bitch, let me take care of you with your own shit. But,
talk about Uno reverse card.
I mean, for real, honey. and all I'm gonna say is, wouldn't have been me. Girl, imagine going to an all-water type tournament and your king gets blown the fuck up by a Totodile.
Right.
Excuse me. Who was the little boy? Who was the little boy?
Where'd he come from?
Who sent you? But then so Totodile, yeah, he's always been sweet. And he's just been like a little, and plus the shiny girl, the shiny on Totodile.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
One of the best shiny
One
designs.
of. Girl, the teal mixed with the dark blue spikes. Girl, we just gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him. But then we're gonna talk about my all-time favorite, my boo, my baby, Cyndaquil. Girl, Cyndaquil. The OG baby. Like my very first, and now I can tell you the story about how I got into Pokemon. I originally hated Pokemon with a fucking passion. But when we was going on this long trip, I had a Game Boy Color. I think I was playing like what's that little game with the starships? You had to like shoot them bitches and make them explode, all that stuff like that.
I know what you're talking about because I played it on the Atari as a kid.
Yeah, but it was on the Game Boy. I had a Game Boy SP at the time.
Yeah, I didn't have that, but I had an Atari. That was my first.
Really?
That's pretty much what got me into gaming in general. My mom got me that either for my birthday or Christmas as a kid, and it had like the one where you play as the fish, where you eat all the other fish and get bigger, and then eat the shark.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, girl. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you know what? Yeah, you conjured out some memories from my
bringing up some poor memories now.
Yeah, now we're really living in it. But so and then like when we were talking, so Cyndaquil, I was like, girl, I don't even want to play this game. I'm tired of this shit. We got like an hour drive. My mom was getting on my nerves. So we stopped at this little hair store, and the dude back there, his son was playing the game, and he told him to do something. He was speaking like Chinese or something like that. He told him to do something that little boy didn't do. He snatched that cartridge clean out of the damn thing. Put a sticker with $2 on it. I looked at it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was probably shitty of me to do that, but I was like, Mom, I want it.
Oh my god.
I mean, she got it. I put it in. And remember, see, that's the thing about games nowadays. I mean, I guess she could do it, but it ain't nothing like that thrill from back in the day. When you're going to the GameStop and you're looking at the game display case, and like you see a copy of Alpha Sapphire, Mega Ruby, and the label scratched off, but bitch, you knew it was that game. You know what I'm saying? You knew what game it was.
Exactly.
So it was like that, but I was like, what game is this? I put this shit in here and I saw Pokemon. I said, fuck. I ain't want to play that shit, but I was going to play it. I ain't had nothing else. Girl, I got that Cyndaquil at level 14 and that bitch started evolving. Hooked. You hear me?
You were snatched. You were gagged.
Clean snatched the fuck up. I went back. Now, I'll never forget, I had my uncle with me. He's a big Pokemon fan. I went back, caught every single Pokemon on the first route that you can catch.
Right.
By the time I reached that burps or bug dude, I almost had a Typhlosion.
Oh, Bugsy?
Yeah, every fucking Pokemon, honey.
You would have smoked him.
I sure did. I got to the Pokemon leagues with the worstest moveset on a Typhlosion you probably would have ever seen in your life. I got my uncle checked back in with me like it took back then it took me like a couple maybe like a month or two to get to Elite Four.
Right.
But like my uncle's like, oh, what Pokemon you got? I had an Espeon. I had a Typhlosion that had Ember, Smokescreen, Flame Wheel, and Thunder Punch. He was like, how the fuck did you get this from? I was like, I don't know. I just been going at it. So, he's been my baby. Fun fact, I always named my Cyndaquil back then Max for some reason. I have no recollection as to why I would name him Max. I just always did. So I guess those are my babies. Now, how do you want to do this, Jim Lee? You want to talk about the worst? Your opinions are the worst to the best, or you just want to start from one and go all the way up?
I say we can talk about them first and then rank them.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So let's talk about the first one.
Now, let me just put out a little disclaimer real quick. As a kid, I had the hugest crush on Faulkner. It had to be the bang. It had to be the bang.
The bang.
The bang.
The bang. It definitely was the bang. Because guess what? I had one too. I thought he was so fine, girl, with the blue hair and all that.
The blue hair and the bang.
I was like, oh, you taking over your daddy's gym? Oh, he got money. So, all right, so how you feel about him?
I mean, granted, I started with a Totodile, so it wasn't too bad for me. I feel bad for the girlies in the chat that started with Chikorita. Like,
R.I.P. y'all.
Right, R.I.P. GG's in the chat.
For real.
But yeah, I would say it wasn't too bad for me starter-wise. I think I had Rattata.
Rattata.
But yeah, so I had those two to start out, and it wasn't too bad. And then my Totodile evolved.
Okay.
So yeah. And I was like, holy shit, it's another cute gator.
My little caveman gator.
My little caveman gator. But yeah, so that wasn't too terrible for me. So I think after that, when I went to Bugsy, it just got easier. Because I think, what else did I have? I had a Rattata, now Croconaw.
Right.
And then, did I get another bug type? No, I didn't get a bug type.
Honey, I wasn't fucking with bug types back then.
Right.
At all.
Like, sure, they leveled up quick, but at the same time, like, the stats aren't the best. Well, back then. Now, some bug types in the later games, they have better stats.
Go
We'll talk about that later.
No, I was gonna say, honey, I think that was just for me being like, realizing something about myself at a young age child. Because I was like, ew, girl, I want no fucking bug. What the fuck? Ew, girl. And I had my second I was like, kill it with fire, girl. Use Ember on it. And it was like super effective. I said, yeah, you stay up on my side, baby, because I don't fuck with no bugs. Every time I saw a bug, bitch, I set that bitch ablaze. I was like, Typhlosion, take care of it. Quick. Get it out of here.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, after Bugsy, now what I thought cool about his gym was the whole like Spinnerack setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the whole design of that gym was pretty cool. Like you have to travel along a certain type of web, or else you get stuck, or have to face another Pokemon trainer. So I thought that was a pretty neat design to have.
Right.
For a gym. Now, the person we despise the most, the person that caused the most generational trauma.
Girl.
Motherfucking Whitney.
Evil ass pigtail carrying bitch. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I hate that motherfucker.
I hate the way she walks, the way she talks, the way she dresses.
Everything about her. Get out of my face.
It was that damn milk tank. Like the Clefable was easy work.
Girl, get your ass out of here.
Not easy work. Before the fairy type thing, easy work.
Mm-hmm.
But then that milk tank came along, I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
I ain't never been afraid of
a cow.
Of a cow so damn bad. Right.
I've never had so much generational trauma from a damn cow.
and it was like, and girl, didn't my cynical, my cynical was old boy, pretty much. Girl, the attract, bitch, you had the gall.
Attract.
You had the gall to add a track to this bullshit.
Right.
You're getting a stab stomp.
Stab stomp.
A tanky ass Pokemon that has a rollout move.
Yes, and with the higher defense, the higher effect rollout has.
Hey, you gonna have a nerve to try to throw a track on here? You gonna stop me from having any kind of fucking strategy?
Exactly.
Bitch.
Exactly.
Bitch, I should light her ass up.
Right. Right. Should've got a Pikachu on her ass.
And honey, for years I never even realized that your ass could go get a goddamn Machop out of Celadon City.
I think so, yeah.
Girl, motherfucker down there, I ain't never went down there, and once I beat her ass, put the Machop right in the box, because he's not my kind of girl. He's not gonna see on his head.
Right.
He's cool, whatever. Not to offend the Machop babies, but he's okay.
My go-to fighters had to be between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
See,
can't go wrong with those.
Can't
go wrong with those.
Girl, love me somebody that just box somebody up. Girl, imagine somebody in Pokemon trying to rob you. You just send that Hitmonlee box his ass up real quick.
Hitmonlee do a good high jump kick on him.
Bust his shit down. Then after you take his money. Now how you feel? That's what the fuck you get.
Right.
For running up on me like that.
Right.
You didn't think I had him in there, but he put them gloves to that dome piece.
Exactly. And to make it worse, Tyro was a pre-evolution to Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Oh yeah.
But you have to go further out in the game before you can capture one.
Right.
So why? What's the reason?
They wanted us to struggle.
They set us up for failure. They really did.
They was just like, you know what? Fuck these kids.
Exactly. That's what they said for Generation 2. They said, fuck them kids.
They said, yeah, girl, put this milk tank in here.
Exactly.
Put all the fighting types besides the one unavailable until then.
Right. Yeah. But then after I finally defeated her, she had the nerve, the gall, the audacity to cry. You didn't think I was crying? Shit.
Y'all can't see my face right now, but me and Tamia just had a little come to Jesus moment. We had to look at each other because, honey, what you crying for?
What you crying for, nigga?
There was these 5 grapplers that I done raised up just to beat your ass with explosion.
Right.
Self-destruct. That was all for you.
Exactly. That was my pain, my rage. All in that self-destruct.
That 5th time I lost to you was almost my 13th reason.
Exactly.
I had to go back. I had to do some planning. I had to do some calculation.
You had to play the eye of the tiger in the background.
Girl, come back with 5 grapplers. You know how dedicated you gotta be to come back with 5 grapplers?
Right. You know how many times you gotta go in there in the cave, avoid the Zubats, and just...
Girl, I beat them up too. Girl, beat their ass too. Girl, XP was XP back then. Girl, who owned it?
Right.
And I loved the call feature because, girl, every time I had a girl battle me real quick,
right.
I'm almost close to getting this grappler.
Right.
I need to beat your ass real quick. Just boom! I came back to her, even blew up the Clefairy. Didn't even need to.
Right.
She didn't even do nothing.
Exactly. She was just there.
She was the easiest to go there, but I just did it because.
That's why she's just easy work. We don't even talk about the Clefairy. She was easy work.
I was motherfucking mad. I did it just because. I said, you know what, bitch? Fuck you. Boom! Blew her ass up too. Tired of everybody ass up in here.
Just shoot the whole shit up. Boom.
Girl, for real, cause hello. But that was I don't even really say too much on like the first 2 gens, cause like I said, I had a Cyndaquil after I finished flirting with Volkner. I mean, and blowing his birds out of the sky with a fireball.
Right.
I had me on Mareep. Honey, I love me on Mareep.
Oh my god, yes.
I had an Ampharos on that team.
Yeah, I thought Mareep was just so cute. I really liked the little design. Like, as a kid, I just wanted to stick my face in all that wool.
I still want to. I want one.
Yeah, I want a Mareep in real life.
Have you seen the Pokemon plushies they have? They're like life size. They're like
No.
big. Honey, oh my god.
Oh my god, I would get a Mareep.
I want it so bad. And they even got the shiny Mareeps too. I want one so bad.
Oh my goodness.
I keep asking my husband for it, and he's like, bitch, that shit is $500. So I was like, well. It's like, don't you love me? He said, I do love you, but it's $500 for a plushie. I was like, I mean, I could do it maybe. I mean, it might be worth it.
It might be. It might just be worth it.
But then we're gonna talk about. So I'm gonna ask you a question. So we're gonna like. Are you done talking about how much you hate Whitney? Because I mean, it could have went on. It could have
went on, but I'm gonna save it.
The rage.
I'm gonna save it for the ranking.
But let's talk about the next one that goes to you.
Oh yeah, I had a crush on him too.
Yeah, honey.
It's that mysterious vibe.
I know. It's something about that.
Right.
It's something about a mysterious motherfucker or a motherfucker that look like he got money.
Right.
Or a motherfucker we know got money. No, I just like, which was Faulkner's case for me, girl. But, yeah, him. Did you know he was a ninja?
I did not know.
I didn't know
now,
that.
I know that what's his name? It's not Fugo.
I know you're talking about the poison Koga.
Yeah, Koga. Yes, Koga.
Yeah, Koga.
Yeah,
no,
he's a ninja.
He was supposed to be a ninja the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what?
And then his daughter took over later on.
Jasmine, she's good.
Yeah.
I like Jasmine.
Me too.
I was like, yeah, y'all better take this out. And then they put Koga in Elite 4. I was like, nah, I don't know about that.
Right.
I don't know about that. Koga was he was a gym leader.
He was.
But he wasn't memorable enough to me to be no Elite 4 member.
Right.
Because if anybody in Kanto should have been an Elite 4 member, it should have been Sabrina.
It should have.
Sabrina should have been the Elite 4 member from both being strong in the game and in the anime.
In anime, right.
Nah. Koga won't build like that. But
right.
yeah, I'm sorry. So but yeah, him, he was good. Definitely was sidetracked by the Gengar, cause girl, fast special attacking fucking Gengar, honey.
Oh my god, yes.
Whooping my ass.
The stats on that Gengar was diabolical.
Shadow Ball stabs, girl.
Diabolical.
What? Mean look?
Mean look, so you couldn't even swap out to the next Pokemon? You had to stay and suffer.
I was like, sir, you are dastardly. You are evil. Actually evil. You should be ashamed of your goddamn self. You know that? But it was pretty cool. After I realized, like, you can catch, like, Meowth and shit. There's something that I always wanted in Gen 2, honey. I always wanted in Gen 2, and I never knew how to get it. I guess maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough. It was right near my face the whole time. I wanted a Snubble.
Oh.
Shoot me. I don't care. But, like, I love Snubble. Snubble's cute as shit. Like,
it's a little bulldog. It's a little pink bulldog. How could you not love it?
and plus the attitude that the one in the
right.
head, girl, love it. Love a little stuck up, little bulldog.
Very cunt.
Very cunt. Now I'm not gonna say that demure shit because I was like, I'm not gonna say that demure shit. But yeah, I mean, like a little Snubble, he would have been cute. I love Grimble though. I love me a Grimble.
Oh yeah, and you can learn some like fighting type moves with Grimble too.
Oh girl, when they made him a fairy type, boosted my baby's potential. What was the one after that? Was it Chuck or Jasmine? No, you didn't have a choice, or did you?
No, I think you had a choice. Hold on, let me double check. Because I'm pretty sure.
Because you got Surf after him.
Yeah, you got Surf, so you can go see Jasmine. I'm pretty sure, but I think before you have to battle Jasmine, you had to go battle Chuck because Ampharos was sick.
Potion.
Yeah, Ampharos was sick.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that because I was like, oh no,
I was about to cry.
Ampharos.
I was about to cry.
My Ampharos was trying to, be a little hoe, but I had to get her back alive. I said, get back over here.
We got things to do.
We got people to beat up.
Right.
Girl, that Ampharos definitely came in handy with fighting on people on that route.
Oh my god, yes.
Cause honey, talk about all the swimming trainers.
Oh lord.
Jesus, I was like every
so
time.
annoying.
And between being stopped every 2 seconds because of her goddamn tentacruel, I was
right.
like, look, please, if I catch one of you, will you leave?
This will be the one time a Chikorita will come in handy, for real.
It would have been.
It would have, but
that was her only cunt. That's her only
that's the only time.
That's her only redemption.
Yep. That's about it.
Nobody's gonna watch. It's gonna be like, they hate Chikorita. I'm sorry, baby, but we just don't like her.
There are very few grass type starters that we stand around here. The main grass type that we stand is Bulbasaur.
King.
For real.
Of all things, king of all things.
And he gets a Mega Evolution.
Clint. Even more. Second one is Trico. I don't care what nobody says. Trico. Him and Bulbasaur a little bit on the same thing for me, but
right.
You know.
But Sceptile go hard though.
He do. And girl, the Mega Evolution.
Right.
Dastardly.
You become a dragon type as well.
But Chuck, girl. I think that was my first introduction to being like, girl, why is this man oddly attractive to me?
Oh, so you like bears?
Honey, I guess I must have, because I was like, this man's kind of attractive. Why is that?
I guess that helped awaken my taste for certain men. Like, strong, not the brightest. I like it.
Oh, girl, you like Donald? Yeah, girl, ain't nothing wrong with that. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with that. We might like him a little stupid.
Like a little stupid.
Just a little dumb.
Just a little bit.
We gotta do their taxes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't, because my husband does our taxes.
Oh.
That's a man's job, honey. I'm not doing that. But yeah, Chuck, like, pressures on his team, the Poly World, would have definitely been a little bit more of a threat.
If it turned into like a Poliwrath and had more like...
Oh yeah, he did have a Poliwrath. I'm sorry, I said that wrong.
Well, I feel like there could be a lot more potential, especially with the whole Focus Punch.
Yeah.
But with Focus Punch, it has such a delay to it, it's easy to go around it.
Yeah, that's why, because imagine if he had to put Hypnosis on that motherfucker.
Right.
And then, yeah, girl, that would have been evil.
It would have. But like I said, lead them.
Girl, and we stand it, because that was probably one of the easiest gym badges I got in that game.
Honestly, between that and Bugsy.
Honey, just pack it up.
Right.
I think the Chikorita would even do good against that baby.
Exactly.
Yeah, girl.
Exactly.
But then we're gonna go talk about my other queen. Love me,
Miss
that
Jasmine.
queen, Miss Jasmine.
Miss Jasmine.
I love me that little shot queen. She's so sweet. But I feel like that Steelix is like a perfect contrast to her personality.
Right.
Because you know Steelix is aggressive as fuck in the anime.
Very much so.
And
like in the anime, Steelix is just on go, on 100, 24/7.
Girl, I wish you would step on this ground.
Right.
I'm gonna tear the damn thing up.
Exactly.
But
make a whole earthquake.
Like she was in such contrast with it. Like she was so sweet and soft spoken, and that Steelix was like a menace, girl. I mean,
exactly.
He was just on demon time the whole time.
Every time.
But like, and it was so cool to like get to fight a steel type for the first time.
Right.
Because you know, steel types and steel 2 types came out with steel types
steel
and dark.
Because dark was meant to contract Ghost. Because at the time, Ghost was the most powerful typing in Pokemon.
Girl. And did they do their job?
Because sure
Umbreon, they ate
Umbreon.
I wanted one so bad as a kid. Never knew how to get it. And I was so upset.
Right.
Because after I got the Espeon, I was like, why didn't it turn into the black one? But then like, you know, I was like, maybe I did something wrong. You know, you ain't had an internet back then, so shit, I just had to keep on with it.
Right.
It was until my cousin told me it had to be nighttime. I was like, damn. Okay. Well, but other than that, I mean, like, Jasmine, she was sweet. Her Steelix was good.
Yes.
The introduction to Iron Tail was cool.
Very good stats on the Steelix.
Very good stats. Good move too. But
good moveset too.
Imagine if the Sandstorm buff had been back then, girl. It might have been.
Oh my god, it would have been curtains.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit more.
It would have been curtains.
And then Bryce. Okay.
Yeah, Bryce. Ice.
Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Cause a hoe can't read. I'm always struggle. But before we get to him, we gotta talk about one of the most important, iconic things about Gen 2. The Lake of Rage.
Oh.
Lake of Rage, honey. You can't do this kind of content and talk about this region and not talk about the Lake of Rage.
Right. Like the Lake of Rage is just like a coming of age story, basically.
I mean, truly. Girl, down to them trying to bust me down for my cash before I could go up there.
Right.
To meeting the champion for the first time.
Exactly.
Well, first time in that game.
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah. And then like seeing that red Gyarados,
them
just giving you a free shiny. Back then, that was crazy for me.
Yeah. Shiny hunting was so difficult back in the day. Now it's just so easy, like with the whole Pokemon mobs and like just farming for shinies. Like kids just didn't know the struggle.
Honey,
they don't know the struggle.
Say it again.
They don't know the struggle.
For the ones in the back, cause like, I'll never forget how hard I cried my eyes out when I was playing Black and White. This is an accident. This is just a random encounter. I was in the giant chasm in Black and White and encountered a shiny Metagross. Metang, my fault. Shiny Metang. Still crazy. Honey, I wanted it so bad, and you know Metang has a high capture rate.
It does.
It used all of my Pokeballs. It was paralyzed. It was in the red health. It just didn't want to stay. I was so mad.
Oh my god.
I was tempted to just leave my goddamn game up, but I was like, what is that gonna do? It's just gonna make me upset. So I had to kill it.
Oh.
I was mad. And to this day, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, I have always kept me a high supply of Pokeballs at all times.
To this day.
To this day. Quick balls, timer balls, dusk balls, definitely keeping ultra balls, luxury balls, all balls, baby, all the balls are in my bag.
Exactly.
But, you know, cause that taught me something.
It sure did. You
better be prepared.
You always gotta stay ready.
Always gotta stay ready.
Always.
And I'll never be out. I'll never be out like that again.
Never ever.
But yeah, I'll say this. The game did a better job of showing Lance's like more fucked up side.
Right.
But in the anime
it was kind of like, hey, I'm here.
I know.
What you guys doing? You
okay.
guys see this cool Gyarados over there? I think it's pretty neat. Yeah.
Alright, Bert. You know what I'm saying? I see you. Feel like your name should be Robert or something.
Right.
You definitely ain't a Zach.
No.
You know, more of a John or something like that. You
right.
know, something a little less impressive. Less seasoned. I don't know. I feel like Cynthia kind of set the bar for me on what I want in the champion. But that's
right.
We
between Cynthia and Steven.
Honey, two iconic champions.
For real.
Love both of them.
For real.
And I'm even gonna throw Wallace in there a little bit because I love me some Wallace.
Oh yeah, the little sickly boy. He came up from the bottom.
You
gotta do a little.
My little contest queen.
Yes.
Little contest queen, because that was gonna be me, honey. I'm telling you, if I was ever to be in a Pokemon world, I mean, I'm gonna do some gym battles, but baby, I'm gonna be about them contests. I'm gonna be about those contests.
Right.
I mean, honey, let me style on you and whoop your ass at the same time.
Exactly.
Could you imagine?
Have the little stickers, the Pokemon stickers, and then just come out with some confetti and shit.
We having a Hisuian Zorua all the way. That's gonna be my starter if I'm doing something like that.
Right.
I've already thought about this, baby, because the illusions he gonna be making while we fight, yeah, we're gonna eat these girls up. But yeah, I was just like, he just didn't eat for me like that.
Yeah, not in the anime. The game most definitely, but in the anime, it's like, who are you? What type of NPC are you?
I mean, for you, why are you so nice? Like, why are you so nice? Then did you have anything that you wanted to say on Lance?
That'll be for later. That'll be for later. So once we get to the championship.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the Masters 8 at some point, or are you talking about when we talk about him later?
Later, like when we talk about Elite Four and Champion.
I got you.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the 7th gym leader, Bryce. He was an asshole in the anime, but a gentleman at heart. But in the game, he was also that. He was an asshole in the game.
Oh yeah.
Also at heart. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, his team wasn't that bad. At least not for me, because like I said, I had a top.
You had the fire with you.
Yeah, I had the fire. So girl, I just burnt his ass up. And then for the little dugong he had, girl, I electrocuted the hell out of him with the Ampharos, and we just went about our day.
Right.
Did catch me a Swinub though when I got into the cave next door.
Oh yeah, I got a Swinub too.
Yeah, cause girl, I was like, this little pig. This is a pig.
It's some little mammoth pig thing.
Yeah, cause girl,
that's cute. I want it.
I love me a mammoth.
Right.
Like in any sense, like a Monster Hunter, they got a mammoth monster. I love it. So yeah, of course I caught that.
Of course.
And baby was going to be on the team.
Yes, absolutely. Somehow, some way. And little did you know, later on it will come in handy.
Oh, it most definitely did.
with me, I say it was for alligators Crunch because the attack was just so chef's kiss.
Yes, ma'am.
But it was between Crunch and I think I got to learn Thunder Punch. It was one of the no, it was Ice Punch. It wasn't really helpful for Bryce, but it was helpful later on. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Against all the cheating ass Dragonites he had.
Mhm.
We gonna eat his ass up. Cause
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
mad about that. I'm mad about that. But and then we'll talk about the last one. One of the first iconic Dragon Girls for me. Out of the
another gym leader I had a crush on as a kid.
Oh, girl, who didn't have a crush on Claire?
Right.
If you didn't have a crush on Claire, you might just be asexual.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm not telling you what you are, but I'm just saying, you might just be, because Claire.
Might be.
I mean, I got a whole husband. You know, and I'm very much willing to admit that Claire is gorgeous.
Right.
Down to the T, baby. Even the attitude. I like the attitude on
Oh,
she.
yes.
Yeah.
The attitude just adds to it.
It adds layers.
It does. It really does.
Then she had the Kingdra too. I was
right.
like, yeah.
With the dragon pulse and everything.
Oh, girl, the hydro pump.
Mm-hmm.
She knew what she was doing.
She was out here to stomp on bitches.
She was like, she said, I don't even know goddamn Dragonite like my brother. She said, actually, I got a better dragon for you. I'm gonna light your ass.
Right.
Me with that Typhlosion specifically struggled. Because, girl, the Thunder Punch was not doing it. And
it won't do shit.
Honey, Ampharos is trying his damnedest. But that hydro pump.
That hydro pump hit.
And she had the nerve to have smoke screen on it too.
Right.
She
was playing chess with us.
She sure was, because I thought I was being cute. I was like, girl, let me set up some rain and use like a little bit of thunder or something. It was the only strategy I knew because I saw from the anime.
Right.
It
didn't help. She said, that's the anime, this the game. What you doing?
I set up, I didn't even realize. Did it have Swift Swim back then? Pretty sure it did.
I'm pretty sure it did, yeah.
Cause my Pokemon went first. I think I had Rain Dance on my Ampharos. Don't at me. But like, he used it first the first time. But honey, after that, girl, I got hit with a rain boosted hydro pump. It was over for mother. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I said, Ampharos, get up! Get up! But no, like I was like, Jesus. Girl, and I was like, oh, girl, that was the best hit I had because everything else is weak to this point.
Everything else is just weak sauce.
And then I looked, I was like, I know everything on my team ain't weak to goddamn water. Everything on that team was weak to water, girl. The Gligar was weak. The Paliswine was weak. The Typhlosion was weak. The only other thing I had on that team that wasn't weak to that was the Espeon, and I was like, her best move was like Psychic.
What can she do?
And she took. Literally, she took a little bit of damage. She didn't take enough. Mama ain't take enough to where I felt comfortable.
Right.
And then after that,
it was curtains.
It was curtains. She moved first on everything. Hydro Pump hit every time, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't set up no rain.
Right. Yeah. That might be the next strategy.
Yeah. I was like, let's go see if we can find like sunny day day or something. Maybe I
have your Typhlosion learn sunny day.
I'm trying to do something. But after you beat her, the only thing I didn't really like about Claire was like after you beat her, she wanted to be a bitch about it.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
A little.
It seems like with Gen 2, with some of the gym leaders, you have to do some extra steps just to get the badge. Like Whitney, crybaby ass bitch.
For real.
And then Claire wanted to be a bitch at the end. Like, oh, go talk to the monks and see if they'll give you a badge.
I was sitting here like, girl, I just beat your ass fair and square.
Fair and square. It took me a while, but I did it.
It's crazy how the two bitches that really beat my ass in that game were the two motherfuckers that really wanted to be like they won't give my ass that badge that I'm all for. You won't give me my motherfucking badge.
Right.
But
I think Whitney irritated me more than Claire, honestly.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. There ain't no doubt there.
Right. Because at the end of the day with Claire, I got a Dratini.
Oh yeah, that's why the girl that Dratini. Thank you.
Right. Yes. Thank you. I will use this to my advantage. Thank you.
Now was he a Dragonite by the time we got to Elite Four?
No, it was a Dragonair.
Yeah, it was Dragonair, baby. We got close enough.
We got close enough.
We had some kind of some kind of Dragon Pulse.
Baby Dragon Snake, two longer Dragon Snake.
There we go.
And that's about it.
And she was working her magic for a little bit. I had a girl one.
I had a girl too.
Yeah. And I think I tried to steal Whitney's thing back then. He used to track on it.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked for one of the Dragonites. Girl, We getting to him. We getting to him because he's coming up next.
Yeah, for real. After the Elite Four, though.
Yeah, the Elite Four. Who was the first one?
Let me check.
Wasn't it?
I think it was Let me double check.
While she's checking, I'm gonna open up these Pokemon cards. I really wanted to have my camera set up so y'all can see me open these and see what I got. But I think I remember how to do the thing. I think it's like you take the first one out, you do 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Nope. Nope. Okay, well we did this wrong, so where's the energy card? Okay. So I did 3. I shouldn't have did 3 because that's my special one in the back. Okay.
It's Will.
Will. The psychic dude, right?
Yeah.
Girl, they bumped him down.
They did.
He was higher on that list than Kanto.
He was.
So Will, we can talk about Will, and then I'll talk about these Pokemon cards. Girl, the psychic tag team was terrible.
It was. It really was. Because after we had Dark type and Steel types in Gen 2.
Like, what was you there for?
Just being a placeholder, it seems. Because they, at this point, just find some other hobby to do.
I mean, you might as well, honey.
Go take up some crocheting, something.
Because the Jinx, I don't even know why you put her on the team.
Right, like, why is she here?
I mean, you can't.
Why is she here?
You had all opportunities to put you an Espeon in that spot.
Right.
Where is, you got Jinx.
You got Jinx.
Okay.
And,
all right, girl, I guess. And then we got like what's the next one? Is Koga next? Koga's next, I want to say.
Yeah, I think Koga is next.
Yeah, Koga should be next.
Yeah, in Gen 2.
Is it Bruno also?
Yeah, Bruno's, but he's after Koga.
That's right, he's after Koga.
Yeah.
Okay. So Koga again for me, having 2 Ariadoses on your team, I'm pretty sure he had 2.
I think he had 2, yeah, and a Crobat.
Honey, this Typhlosion, Flamethrower. Every time, girl, get the hell out of here, move. Then I think, how was it for you?
Well, by that time I had got my Feraligatr, remember, Fire Fang. So after that, it was pretty much just a nice sweep of some of Koga's teams.
Okay.
So, just a nice little sweep.
Girl, go ahead and beat his ass real quick. Good, what did you think he was doing?
And then once the Crobat came, Ice Punch, boom, done.
Well, they didn't have that many Pokemon on their teams too either back then. Like,
right. They didn't have like
level.
a full party, but they had the high level stats, so they were compensating for that.
Compensating. Then like we said Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno, he's the fighter.
Girl, I ain't gonna lie to you, I always thought Bruno was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable.
Girl, Bruno was fun, honey. I was like, I wouldn't even mad this motherfucker had Onyx on his team. I was like, girl, it is not a fighting type, but I don't care. Because you can wrestle me down. You can wrestle me down any day. But, yeah, the Onyx was a little weird. That always threw me a little bit.
Yeah. Because it's just some random Pokemon that some of the Elite Four have sometimes.
Right.
That doesn't really fit with their team.
And there were enough fighting types. He could have had more fighting types.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't really need the
He could have pulled a Koga and had like 2 Hitmonlees or Hitmonchams.
Right.
Yeah.
And Hitmon, he could have had a Hitmon top too.
He could have. No, he did have Hitmon top. He did.
Damn. Like what was it? Yeah, the Machamp.
Yeah, Machamp.
Honey, the Machamp, devious.
Very.
Yeah, especially like Gen 4 with Heart Gold Soul Silver. Cross chop on
Cross
no
chop kicked
guard.
my ass.
On a no guard, Machamp.
It kicked my ass. Let me tell you, buddy.
I was like, why does this damn thing keep hitting all my Pokemon every time?
Right.
And then we had internet this time. I was like,
we had the interwebs.
cross, no guard. What the fuck you mean? And hit every time. Honey. I had to start bringing my flying type and aerial lacing the shit out of his ass.
Oh yeah.
Because flying just gave him too much opportunity to do damage because he could still hit your ass while you was in the air.
Pretty much.
Girl, imagine your bird flying in the air, this big ass forearm.
Forearm monstrosity just comes in and
chop your bird clean out the goddamn sky, girl.
right. You'd be so mad.
I was shooketh.
Completely shooketh.
But yeah, other than that, like I said, other than Bruno being fine, his team was okay.
Yeah.
His team was okay.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk about the real girl because
Oh my God, yes.
Karen.
Yes.
That should have been her name. Now they did her justice, the dark type one.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Honey, the Umbreon, the Houndour, the Murkrow. Oh, the whole and the outfit, the fit girl.
The fit.
If y'all ain't never peeped that girl's
fit,
look at her fit in Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Look at it now. Look at it now. You
should see the fit. Cause the blue hair with the yellow top and the white pants, simple, but girl, I was
but
like,
it eats.
But she's giving auntie,
yes,
like the rich auntie almost.
Yes,
you know, a rich auntie on her little Italian vacation. Like she come out here, she's like, okay, well we're gonna show out a little bit,
right?
Not too much.
Right.
Show a little shoulder. Let them know we got a little bit of money.
Shoulder.
Let them know we got a little bit of money. But like the Umbreon was good. I like how she had wasn't it like Moonlight? I think she had like Moonlight on it.
I think it was Moonlight. Yeah,
she also
it
had
was
Toxic
Moonlight.
on that damn thing.
Yeah, so she could heal herself, but poison the opponent's team. Like that's strategy right there.
That's what I'm saying. Dastardly. My little fucking 12-year-old mind couldn't wrap my head around that shit. I was like, girl, what the fuck? What am I supposed to be doing to this?
Like, what is this? What is this? What is this?
Finally whooped her ass, and I was like, good. And then the next thing is the champion.
Yep.
Ain't it?
Yes. Champ Lance.
All
Which, I don't know what compelled him to get a fucking Gyarados on his team, because number one, it's a water flying type, so it's going to be weak against electric.
Honey. I was just going to say, like, that Gyarados, I ain't gonna lie, was a rough start for me.
Oh, really? Was it because of Twister?
It was because all my stuff was weak to water. Again, like, all my stuff was weak to water, and I'm like, huh. You'd think I would have learned from Claire.
You
I should probably do something about that.
You would have thought.
Should probably do something about that.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily, Ampharos was able to take it out. But honey, he was on life support. And from that last match with the keep reviving and the healing, I was very much low on revives and hyper potions.
And full restores and
Child.
hyper potions and
all of it. The funds was depleted.
Full heals.
I was like, fuck, girl, we have to put you on the back burner. See, that's another thing I'll say real quick, I'm sorry, that I miss about Pokemon games is the constant having to be like, all right, bitch, we're gonna have to be swapping out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Healing up. You had to have at least one throwaway, bitch. Somebody had to be sacrificed.
Someone had to be the sacrifice for the team.
So you could heal this motherfucker up.
Exactly. You had to have a sacrificial lamb. Back in the day.
There wasn't no EMT. There wasn't no EXP share on that shit back in the day, girl. We was struggling. We was in the trenches.
We were in the gutters.
Imagine, like, if you had, like, 80 hours in a game and, like, probably 40, if not, like, 30 of them hours was spent with your ass running in the tall grass back and forth just to train up Pokemon.
Exactly. That's why I'm so thankful for that call feature in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Be like, hey, do you want to battle? Yes!
Yeah.
Help me train, please.
And the most iconic one for me that she had a call was the bitch with the Bulbasaur and Silver City. I love talking to her. I would literally just talk to her. I'd be like, girl. And then when her Pokemon, like, that was another thing too. Their Pokemon started to level progress. Like, they started to evolve and all that stuff too. I went to fight her again. I think I was going to whoop her ass. Girl, she had an Ivysaur. I said, oh. Okay, bitch.
You evolved on me.
And she added 2 more Pokemon. I was like, okay, good. More XP for me.
Exactly.
Good, because you still want to get your ass whooped.
Right.
But
that little Ivysaur don't mean shit.
I mean, he really don't. Typhlosion burning. Damn, kill a flower. But like, with the Lance.
Oh yeah, Lance.
Child.
You know, what else also confused me is why you have a Charizard. Why you got a Charizard?
I'm about to get up and walk away. I'm so tired of seeing that. That's where I think the start of the downfall began.
The downfall of Charizard began with Lance.
Child.
It began with Lance because everyone's like, oh, Charizard needs to be a dragon type. Oh, Charizard needs to have a dragon type because he have a dragon skill set. Charizard needs to be a dragon type because he has dragon body type. Shut up! Let him be a fire flying Pokemon. He can have a dragon type moveset and let it be that. Okay? Look, You NPCs make me sick.
I mean, yeah, cause like I was like, I mean, girl, he just started to be everywhere after that. And don't get me wrong, I love me a Charles Hart.
Right.
Love me a Charles Hart. But if I see his ass one
more
goddamn
game.
time, especially, honey, as somebody's motherfucking ace,
right,
I'm gonna be mad as shit.
Right.
He was Lance's ace. He was Alon's ace.
Oh my god.
He was Ash's ace.
Right.
He was Kiawe's ace.
Right.
I
like,
mean,
give it a rest.
I was like, honey,
give it a rest.
Put him up when Sun and I'm gonna get off topic real quick because when Sun and Moon came out, keep in mind I'm still recovering from the bullshit ass loss that Ash took to that goddamn Charizard. Still mad about that. I don't give a damn what girls want to at me on this. I'm still mad about that loss. That was some bullshit. And then I'm like, good. This anime's over. The only thing that I'm glad about is I ain't gotta look at that goddamn Charizard again.
Right.
What's the first fucking thing you think I see when Ash is coming into Alola?
He got the damn
that
Charizard.
motherfucker flying on the Charizard. I was like, are you fucking serious? And I knew he was gonna be a main part of the series because the guy who was riding on, not only was he black, which I was very much like King, but you know the crazy hairstyles. Like, yeah, he's gonna be important.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be important.
9 times out of 10, if the protagonist has any type, well, if the character has any type of off the wall hairstyle, they're the protagonist. They're the protagonist.
Because at first I was like, girl, is that a turd or a piece of charcoal? Like on his head.
Right.
I mean, then after seeing, I was like, oh, okay, he's cute, he's cunt. Love me a melanated man.
Exactly.
Because I'm one.
Right.
But like, yeah, so that's just my gripe with Charizard. And then, like, you know, he got like 2 Mega Evolutions and like X and Y, which I was like, God, I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Is that not?
Is it that serious?
Is that not showing something?
Is it that serious that he has to have 2 different forms?
I mean, people like Blastoise.
Yeah, Blastoise was fucking cool with the Mega Evolution design.
Oh,
I love that third cannon, just like.
Right. Like, girl, wish you would try to steal. Wish Team Rocket would show up, girl, because you get hit by this motherfucking cannon, girl, your ass ain't getting up.
Exactly.
But and then like seeing the game when Sword and Shield was first getting announced, and you were really getting to see him showing up. When I see the Charizard,
that damn
pan
Charizard.
When I see the Charizard pan up after he did his pose, I hollered. My husband thought I was hollering from joy until he saw my face, and he was like, "What? There are so many other fucking Pokemon at this point." He could have had a Sceptile.
If you want a fire type, he could have had an Arcanine.
I mean, honey, there's so many. I mean, I get what they were trying to do. It's Britain based. He was, you know, and they have like real heavy dragon origins and shit.
Yeah, but they're also like hellhounds. He could have had a Houndoom. He could have had an Arcanine. He could have had something. Just not a damn Charizard. If he wanted a damn dragon, he could have got a Salamence. If anything.
I mean, for real. Anything. I mean, Salamence to me is the thing that holds the closest origin to my idea of what a dragon is. I mean, they all hold origins to like what dragons are, because there's different kinds. But Salamence is what I consider to be an ideal. When I think of a dragon, Salamence is the first thing that comes to mind.
Right. Because
I really love dragons that were
quadrupeds.
Yeah. They had wings with the long tails. I love that shit. I'm not saying that there's anything else wrong with any of the other dragons, but that's what I like. So that's all I said. If I had to have a dragon for a starter, it's gonna be a Bagon all day. But like, yeah, I mean, just seeing the Charizard again, I was like, oh my god. I was like, again with this shit. If there were, I mean, and some people wanted to be like, oh, he just needed a starter. Okay, again, let's be real.
So many starters
that could have literally taken.
If he wanted a fire starter, he could have got a Blaziken.
Something. I mean, even if you want to fit it in that
now, granted,
dragon.
It's either between Blaziken or Infernape that started the whole firefighting bullshit. But either or, at the end of the day,
right?
It's not a Charizard.
You know, and then I was like, there was like, well, you know, a starter that had like kind of like a dragon resemblance. There's still other ones that he could have had. There was even one that came out in that generation he could have had. I was like, he could have had an Inteleon.
Exactly.
I mean, he could have had a Sceptile, a Feraligatr, Superior,
like Water Dragon, Forest Dragon, all that.
Something, shit. I mean, girl, he could have had something else. There's a ton of damn lizard starters at this point. I was just like,
There's even
fuck.
lizards in general. Have you seen Salazzle?
Oh yeah, Salazzle, she's cunt. She's
She
mother.
is cunt.
Then when that game came out, Sun and Moon, I actually had a male one. I didn't realize that
That
he
the
could
males
evolve.
were the that was just their forms, like with Combi.
Mhm.
If you wanted to evolve, you needed a female to get a Vespiquen. Yeah.
But see, I didn't even know what that Pokemon was. I don't know how that must have skipped my mind because I go back and look at trailers, and they had that motherfucker in the trailer, and I don't know how I didn't see it because I'm on top of them trailers.
Right.
But like, so when I saw it, I was like, oh look at this, he look like a little robber. Listen, so I named him Bandit.
Yeah.
Girl, I kept.
You kept Little Bandit.
He never evolved. Girl, that was the strongest
That's
little bandit I had.
Bandit.
Girl, little motherfucker was devious. I think that's the first time I ever took a Pokemon like that to the Elite Four in the in-game with me.
Really?
Yeah, I've never done. I've usually always had like a Pokemon that has at least 2 or 3 stages.
Yeah.
So for me to carry something around like that's in base that's not that good of a Pokemon, it was different, but I very much enjoyed it. Very much enjoyed it.
Nice.
But
nice.
sorry girl, the ADHD was kicking in.
Trust me, I was hyperfixating on how all these NPCs make me sick of this fucking Charizard shit. That could be a whole episode in itself.
It can be very much so. It probably will be because
oh yeah,
honey.
Mm-hmm.
But his team overall, Lance's team. Going back to that, Lance's team overall was like, it was always just okay to me. The Gyarados was a weird pick. I get what he was doing. There ain't that many dragons, but still.
Chinese water dragon, but at the same time it's not a dragon type. But we're gonna move on from that.
But I still hated it because, like, bitch, everything I had on my team was with the water. And then we had the Aerodactyl.
Oh yeah, I forgot about he had an Aerodactyl, which wasn't even a dragon either.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass though.
It was a prehistoric flying dinosaur.
Right. And then like,
but with that fucking stealth rock.
Girl, stealth rock and rock slide.
Oh my god.
I hated that shit. And then like his 3 fucking was supposed to be Dragonairs that motherfucker had. That shit still pisses me off.
Right.
I'm sitting here like getting my ass beat by these Dragonites, and this motherfucker's supposed to have a Dragonair the whole time.
Right.
Cause my Dragonair was that level.
Yeah, she was just chilling.
I was like, so how he do that?
Right. Where we do this at?
How can I get myself off like that?
Right.
That ain't fair.
It's not.
That's fucked up.
Very much so.
But then we like his, and then of course the Charizard. Had to bring out the Charizard.
Of course.
So, but yeah, for me, his team, it was alright. It was mediocre.
Yeah.
It was mediocre at best. I guess now we can go through and start ranking the gym leaders.
Yeah, from best to least best.
Best to okay.
Yeah, I would say the best gym leader for me personally, I say it would have to go Jasmine.
Okay, I can see that.
Because the stats with all her Pokemon, especially her Steelix, were really good. So I would say she'd be up at the top. Second one would definitely be I'd say Claire, mostly because the attitude at the end. But
okay, you know what? I was gonna say I'd have to mix those 2 around, but since you said that, yeah, I might be on the same track. But you keep going. You give Mama some thoughts.
Let me cook.
Yeah, cook, girl.
But yeah, Claire also has some good stats with her Pokemon, especially her Kingdra. That's for damn sure. Her Kingdra was a beast.
Right. Girl, love me that Kingdra.
Let's see. I'll say for the top 3 spots. That's rather difficult. I would have to say Bryce would be for top 3. Even though, let's see, I'm trying to think. Even though his team wasn't like memorable, I'd say with the gym design itself, with the whole ice floors,
right,
and have to like puzzle your way through to get to the next room.
That is really cool.
That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good add-on. I have to give him that.
We'll give him his coins. We'll give a little snappy poo for that.
Right. Let's see. Number 4. Let's see. I would have to say that.
Oopsie.
What?
I'm trying to add you in here.
Oh, okay. I say, what's the water fighting guy? What's his name? Bruno? It's not Bruno, is it? No, Bruno's the Elite Four. Who was I thinking of? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Oh, you're not binary, right? You're not binary. You want to say they? Cause I'm not binary,
well,
but I don't really care.
She, they.
Okay.
I mostly go by feminine pronouns, but sometimes I feel in between.
That's how I am too. Like I said, I feel like I'm non-binary, but like whatever you want to call me at a time, like people be like, oh sis, and then they be like, I'm sorry. I was like, girl, it's literally fine.
Right. Chuck. Yeah, Chuck would be number 4. Because this team was pretty good too, and his gym design was pretty neat. I'll say that. 5 would be Morty for sure, because that fucking Gengar.
Right.
Yeah, that Gengar was diabolical. Let's see. 5. No, I already said my 5. 6 would be Faulkner, because it's pretty much the first gym. So 9 times out of 10, the first gym is usually like pretty simple.
We'll put your Twitch name there.
Okay. But where's the cursor at? Okay. Wait, let me double check my name still tamed again, because I think it might still have my original name on there sometimes for some followers. But let me double check.
While she's checking, I'm gonna read off these Pokemon cards. I got a basic electric energy. I got an EV Pokemon card. It's got colorful catch, headbutt, 70 HP. We got a Varoon. This is probably one of the first ones I think I've gotten of this. Head bounce and rigidive. Honey, like I said again, we cannot read. Y'all are gonna have to read. Got a Zubat.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Okay. Update. Oh, girl, get into this music. I already know exactly where this is from.
Oh my god, yeah.
This is Sinnoh.
Yes.
216.
The fucking memories from this, honestly.
Probably some of the best music hand down.
Honestly.
Houndour.
Sinnoh and Hoenn had really good soundtracks, that's for sure.
Oh, girl, look, got a Jasmine Secret art card. We was just talking about Jasmine earlier, Queen. We got a is this a holographic?
Is it a holographic Dusclops?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It looks like it, yeah.
Got a holographic that and a holographic roulette. And then our special card is a Kingdra EX.
We were just talking about Kingdra.
Love Kingdra.
Yes.
His moves, King Order, and then the second one is Hydro Pump. I'm getting war flashbacks. Don't like that. We were just talking about how evil that Hydro Pump was.
Right.
And you're going to give me a card with Hydro Pump on
right.
it? That's evil.
That's nasty right there. That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
So, we, in the next one, so, how many did you?
I put Faulkner at 6.
You put our baby daddy down there.
I know, right? But it was just like, it was like the first gym, we pretty much just sweeped them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, between having a Totodile and having a Cyndaquil, we just sweeped them. Definitely the last 2 would be Bugsy and Whitney, that's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, Whitney's definitely in the bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel, bitch. Can't stand her.
She's under the barrel.
Yeah, for real. We push the barrel down the hill because
yes.
I really don't even look at it. But as far as like champions go,
what's your ranking on the gym leaders before we go into Elite Four and Champions?
I think I would say if we're doing best to worst, I was gonna say Claire would be up there for me, mostly because of the difficulty of her gym, and I really like her gym layout for her puzzle.
Honestly though, yeah,
like,
that was
girl.
Like I love puzzle games, like anything that has to deal with puzzles in it, just to keep my little autistic brain happy.
I'll never forget walking into Claire's gym for the first time. I'll be like, what kind of torture chamber did I just walk the fuck into? Like,
right.
What the hell? There's lava everywhere in the floor. The stakes are high in this goddamn battle, girl.
Right.
Like, this ain't no simple shit. These feel like life and death stakes here. You know, so I feel like I want to put Claire up there. I do feel like she's just kind.
Right.
And I'm a sucker for a visual blue hair. Like, it's kind. Jasmine's definitely gonna be my next, because Jasmine, I feel like would be how Ariana Grande would be if she had Pokemon.
Honestly though, like shy, soft spoken, and then have monster Pokemon.
I feel like her signature Ariana Grande song would be like, "I got a bad idea." You know, bad idea. Then I think the next one I'm gonna go for, next best one, is probably gonna be Morty. I do really really like Morty. Chuck, then Chuck. Then I will go for Bryce because honestly, Bryce isn't up there for me like that. It wasn't that his gym was bad. I don't know. I wasn't necessarily excited to fight his gym, nor was I crazy about his gym anytime I had to do it. It felt like more of, oh, okay, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna do this, beat him up real quick, and then I'm gonna leave.
Right.
Like I kind of felt a little bad. I felt like I was beating up on the elderly. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, let me go ahead and beat Mr. Jenkins' ass real quick.
Mr. Jenkins.
Give me my shit, and then I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't really feel like he did much. I mean, like if you look at, well, most of the gym leaders didn't really do too much outside of their gym, but Bryce really just didn't do anything practically outside of his gym. I mean, like
he was just a homebody for real.
I mean, for real. I mean, like, you know, like Jasmine had the
light tower
stuff. Burks is occasionally in the bug catching contest outside of there. Whitney, even though I don't like her, I mean, you know, she is the person who starts fawning over you after you get like the Pokemon radio card. Yeah. So she had a little interaction outside of that. I don't know. I like gym leaders to have interactions and show like a career outside of you know being a gym leader. But like, so I think the next one after Chuck would probably be Bugsy.
Bugsy.
And then, you know, I said something about you can put him down there, but it's gonna be like Faulkner. And then like, whatchamacallit, like Whitney. Cause bottom of the barrel bitch, hate her.
Right, for real.
But I mean, I think that's my ranking now. As far as Elite Four, Elite Four, starting from the best, it's gonna be Lance. I mean, cause Lance had probably the most challenging team out of all of them.
Well, yeah.
You know, but do I like his team? That's the question.
Yeah,
no, not really.
It was challenging, yes, but was it likable? No.
Not really. If it was coming down to likability, then he's probably gonna be second lowest.
Oh yeah.
But next on that team, actually, you know what? I'm dropping Lance. Karen's going above him. Then we're gonna go to Lance because Karen was cut all the way through. Like I said, I love people who have evolutions.
Yeah.
And really use those on a team, like in a good way. It's something just cunt about it. It's like, bitch, you were the main character at some point, and I can tell.
Exactly. Like I definitely have to put Karen up at top 2 because she was the first introduction to like having a dark type in the Elite Four. Now we have yet to have or did we finally get a dark type gym leader?
I mean, if you count Alola, we did. But if you do, a lot of people don't.
Right, that is true.
Oh, and then we had Pierce.
Oh yeah, we did have Pierce. Yeah.
Completely forgot about him. Sorry, King.
Right. But she was the first introduction to like having a full-on dark type team.
Right.
That was good. Cause it was kind of a struggle when it came to her.
Child, the Houndour.
The Houndour.
You had cause girl, the flamethrower on that motherfucker back then.
It was hellfire.
It was some devious.
It was hellfire. That wasn't flamethrower. That was hellfire right there.
Straight out the mouth. Straight from the pit versus a portal that opens up and it just spews out.
Yep.
But other than that, I mean the rest of her team was imagine her with a Honchkrow though. She had a Murkrow back then.
Oh yeah. I think later on in the game, when you call her back up again, she had a Honchkrow by that time.
That'd be cunt. See, I don't think I've ever got to fight that. That'd be cunt though.
Right.
I'd like to fight her like that.
Yeah. That would be awesome. But yeah, I would even put Lance as my number 2. I think my number 2 would have to go to Koga.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I was thinking in my head, I was like, I want to see what you say though. But
I think Koga was pretty good. Between his like 2 Aerodoses and the Crobat, those are the more memorable ones. The other 2 I don't really remember. Like, did he have a Victor Bill on his team?
Koga?
Yeah, did he have a Victor Bill on his team?
I don't know why I want to say yeah. I really feel like I want to say he had a victory bell.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cause that would be kind. That would be.
It would be. I like me a good victory bell. Then again, I do like a lot of grass poison types in general, so I think that'd be one of my gyms, either just grass poison or just plain old poison. I'm pretty sure we did have a poison type gym leader too, so. Oh yeah, with Koga in the beginning of like red, green, and yellow, and then
Right.
his daughter taking over.
That's such a sweet sentiment to me too.
I know, right?
And especially since it's like she kind of ate too, because
Right.
I mean her team is not in the knockout, but I mean it's
Exactly.
pretty good.
Exactly.
But was that all of them?
Well, we just got our top two. Yours is Lance and mine is Koga. Let's see. I think I'll put Bruno at 3.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, because his team was pretty good. The Onyx was kind of out there.
Yeah,
But-
that's still a weird pick for me.
Yeah, it's odd to me, but whatever. Whatever suits you.
I mean, you know, if you like it, I love it.
Right. Exactly.
Cause I gotta want to take right for that ass.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And Will's definitely gonna have to be at the bottom
Very
because
much.
that team was weak sauce.
I mean, it wasn't even like even on the second go round, it wasn't even that crazy. Honey,
Yeah,
you
no.
had an executor.
Yeah, executor.
Executor, yeah.
Yeah.
Child, it won't even. I was like, you ain't gonna bring nothing else.
You have nothing else to bring to the table. This is what you have.
I mean, honey, a bug type is gonna eat that team clean
The
the
fuck
fuck up.
Look. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No crumbs left
No
behind.
question.
Yes.
But but the Johto region as a whole, I mean, like, what would you rate the Johto game experience as a whole? And where I would say we can include Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and you know it's
The soul, silver,
Yeah.
and what was it, crystal?
yeah.
Yeah. I would say with the anime, it was nice to look at, seeing Ash's journey through the Johto region, and some of the
Johto.
yeah, the soundtrack was fire.
Yeah, girl, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was about to get hyped. I'm like,
Right.
Pokemon Johto.
Pokemon Johto.
Girl, Pokemon Johto was my shit. I'm sorry.
Right, for real.
Just the theme song though.
Right, the theme song was. And then the movies that came out of the Johto region, the fucking Celebi movie. Oh my god, I cried.
The one where he like the little McChicken lettuce when he was down at the
Yes,
Yeah.
I cried at that part as a kid. Oh my god.
I was like, Celebi!
Right. And
I
then
hear
the-
squealing.
and then Suicune tried to purify the water. Like, come on, Suicune, purify the water so Celebi can live.
Now that's one Pokemon I absolutely love without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh yeah, when Suicune appeared in the game too at the burnt tower.
Honey,
I
I
was like,
love me a Suicune.
Ooh.
I have been infatuated with Suicune, but we all know my all-time favorite legendary Pokemon, pretty much in general, is Lugia. Lugia and Rayquaza, they both kind of share in that spot, but them are my
Right.
two all-time favorites.
Right, right.
I've even been trying to learn my Ocarina, which I actually have behind you. It's in the window. I've been learning Lugia's theme on it. Because when we go to an anime convention next time, I want to walk around and be able to play Lugia's theme while I'm
Right.
walking through. And Darkrai's theme too.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine. I was about to talk about my favorite legendaries too. Yeah. Let's see what else. But also back to the games, I was kind of surprised that we were gonna get the Kalos for the next Pokemon Legends, because I was kind of thinking with Johto, Celebi being the time traveler Pokemon, the next one will be in the Johto region,
Yeah.
like going back to back in the past Johto, where Celebi takes you back in time, and then you try and find Celebi so you can go back to your time of existence. You know, like how in Legends Arceus, where Arceus just takes you back to the past,
Right.
and then you have to catch all the Pokemon, then catch Arceus, and then you go back to your time. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
But I'm down with whatever the future has for the Kalos region.
Right.
Literally, the future.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, girl, I mean, I don't know if anybody else saw it, but that Furfrou that they were showing,
Yeah.
the way he turned his head looks so animatronic. I was like,
Right.
I really feel like that's gonna be like some kind of like paradox almost, like a future,
Right.
furphy or
Yeah.
something. That'd be cool. But I'm pretty sure, and this is just my suspicion.
Mhm.
I have the idea that the construction that they're talking about, if you watch the anime,
Mhm.
so you remember in X and Y when the anime ended, that
Right.
the other Zygarde was destroying Lumia City specifically.
Yes.
I think this is the construction plan to fix that of what he was destroying. You know?
And if you point back to the game, how the main villain like made that giant laser.
Yeah. It's like laser. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it could be the reconstruction from that compared to the game, or like you said, how Zygarde was destroying the city. It could be the reconstruction of the city if you're going back to the anime.
Right. You know, I am a part of the people who really like the theory that about like how Mega Evolution and the Battle Bond coincide and like what they mean and stuff like that. Have you ever seen any of that stuff?
A few.
Yeah. So it's like it's just so neat to think about how the original Kalos War was between Battle Bond and Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
You know, because like you can even see it in like the Mega Evolution symbol. It's a DNA symbol, and
Right.
you know most of the Mega Pokemon are in pain from their Mega Evolutions, and that's because it was alchemy.
Yeah.
And it's like forced evolution versus the Battle Bond phenomenon when it's natural, and y'all
yeah,
actually
like with
share.
Ash Greninja, that's
Yeah.
the Battle Bond.
Like y'all share y'all's pain and experiences and
Exactly.
stuff too.
Or like with the old giant in the game with his Floette, yeah.
They have the same kind of
That's
contrast.
a Battle Bond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds like it's so neat, and I love the thought of that because it really makes me feel like any Pokemon could potentially have an Ash Greninja moment.
Yeah.
And I know the main thing that most people also think about when thinking about that is probably gonna be Ash's Infernape.
Oh, that'd be so fire.
That'd be cool because
That'd
like
be so fire.
I feel like that could have been the only thing he could have other Pokemon he had that he could have came closest to having
Right.
that with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
he
that Infernape
bonded.
was evil.
He bonded with that Chimchar since Paul gave him up.
Poor baby.
I
Paul's a
know.
piece of shit.
He really is.
Paul's a piece of shit.
He really is.
But
anyway, we'll talk more about Pokemon Rivals in another episode.
yeah,
For real, because that's another episode in itself.
it's gonna be because there's a few.
There are
There's
several.
a few. There are several.
Between the game and the anime, there's several.
Oh, girl, I got some stuff. We're gonna be talking about the game rivals too, girl. Yeah, we gonna have to make this episode.
Oh yeah.
'cause-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, did you want to conclude this, or did you want to roll the dice, talk about another one, or just something else in general?
I think this is a good pilot episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for anybody that's listening or will be listening later. Again, like I said, this was a really fun thing that me and my friend thought about doing. Make sure you check out her Twitch. Do you want to say what your YouTube is too? So.
My YouTube is pretty much the same name as my Twitch, Tam the Gamer, and it's relatively new. I've got a few games I've uploaded right now. I'm doing a Stray and Undertale series right now. So
check that out. I know I am.
oh yeah, the Stray is almost done. I'm like halfway in that story on that, but Undertale I'm just starting. But like have a continuation of one story while one's finishing. So yeah.
Okay. If you enjoyed our banter and us going back and forth talking about these absolutely trainers and Pokemon and stuff, let us know if you have any suggestions. We were also thinking about maybe doing like anime review. So there might be some times like we'll discuss an anime that we recently just watched. We'll put a disclaimer in there, so no spoilers for anybody that don't want spoilers about the anime. We might do more Pokemon stuff. It's just we're open to suggestions. Maybe TV series or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just doing stuff like that. So just let us know. Because we'd love to do it. There's definitely one thing we want to talk about. It's probably going to be a Bayonetta episode at some point.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about some Bayonetta.
We need to talk about Mother.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Maybe we can hook it up and talk about Marvel at the same time. Because I
Yes.
have it where I can play my Switch and do this. So yeah,
Oh.
we might have a little treat for y'all. You get to see some live action. Maybe we take turns do out the boss fights or something like that.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Oh yes.
But thank you all for tuning in. I'll try to see maybe if I can have a camera set up. I do got some more equipment that I want to get. But again, I just appreciate everybody that takes their time out of their day to watch this. And with that, thank you. Have a good night.
Bye bye.